Hello everyone, we are here for something a little bit different on a Thursday. Normally it'd be a Blue Lock chapter reaction, but here we are for something else instead. I'm here to talk about a webtoon that I've read recently. If you pay attention to my Twitter, you'd know kind of what it might be, because I've tweeted about two recently actually, and there probably will be a video on the second one when I eventually catch up to it. Or at least finish the first season. And the one I'm here to talk about is Handjumper. It's a psychological thriller, mystery type webtoon. Superpower-y, and I really like it. I like thrillers, I like dramas, I like my psychological stuff. I find them very, very interesting. I find them very fun. So this webtoon is really, really good in my opinion. I really enjoy everything that it comes across with. I'll be entirely honest, I do like a main character that is one step away from a complete, total breakdown. They're fun. They're really good, and Sion is great. I like he. Also, her power's really cool. Yeah, time travel nonsense, spoiler by the way. Yeah, shut up. It's really limited, it's really well controlled, and you know, she can't do it infinitely, and she doesn't have the ability to go back as far as she wants. She can go back 20 seconds, or, well, slightly longer as of the end of the first season. It's really good, it's really cool. Okay, let's just explain the general premise, shall we? So, in this world, there are people like you and me. And then there are a different group of people who have special powers, and they are called aberrants. Some aberrants work for the government. Other aberrants break the law and don't. And they're criminals. And they evade working for the government. Because if you're an aberrant, you legally have to work for the aberrant cause. Because it's the only way they can keep you in line, because, well, a single aberrant can kill quite a lot of people if they really want to, depending on their abilities. Because, well, even without a special individual ability, which they all have, or a gift as it's called, just being an aberrant and having a better control of essence makes you way, way stronger sorry about that, than normal humans, about 20 times I think it said. So this puts, you know, aberrants in a class of their own. But a bullet to the head will still end an aberrant's existence because, well, they're not, you know, immortal. And there's also, there's those different types of aberrant abilities, and it ranges based on the color of the essence. I'm not going to break down all of them. You can go read it if you want to find that out. I'm not going to give you all the details. You should read it, because it's really good. And yeah, our story starts and focuses on this girl. Her name is Sion. She is 18 years old and is about to have the last aberrancy test of her life. You know, hoping she will not be an aberrant, like her sister, mother, and I'm pretty sure also her father. Not looking good for her, is it? But she's managed to get this far without being an aberrant, and well, yeah, she's not. Well, no, she's not fortunate, is what I'm trying to say. She is an aberrant, and so her dream of becoming a prosecutor, or a lawyer of some form, is crushed because she can't do that now that she is an aberrant, because she has to live like an aberrant, which is one of two ways: outside the law or enforcing it, which you could say is kind of what she was aiming to do. However, the aberrant core is not a very nice place, as we find out of all of the when they bring in new batches of aberrants to train up, only about 20% survive. That's an average. In some years you get a lot less, as we actually see an example of, but not among the group that we have. And yes, the rest of the cast outside, and Sion, yeah, she didn't handle it great. But she's really, really cool. She definitely takes after her. You know, there's definitely some hereditary fucked up in the head in this. That was a sentence. Because she's fun. I do like my conniving, very, very mentally unwell, deceitful characters, because she's hiding her ability. She hides what her ability does from everybody else, because, well, it doesn't benefit her for people to know, and it benefits her for them to not know as well, because knowledge is power, even in this world, especially in this world, where knowing what someone's ability does could be the difference between you getting killed by them or you not, and potentially flipping the tide. It's really cool though, I will say. The aberrant abilities, you know, they're kind of like mutants in X-Men, although with a kind of, I'd say slightly more restrictions on them than mutants, which should basically kind of do relatively anything based on however the fuck they turn out. Right, aberrants have a set of rules on them. Kind of think of Essence and aberrant abilities, kind of like Nen. That's an interesting comparison. It's kind of like that, but a bit more restrained than Nen, which can again also kind of just do anything. I mean, so can aberrancy to an effect, but the confines are a bit more established than I'd say with Nen, although I might get rinsed for saying that. Yeah, if you like Nen as a power system, you'll probably like Essence and Aberrancy and Handjumper, because it's really cool. As I've hinted at, as I've directly said, Sion's ability is to go back in time. 20 seconds, she's able to go back in time at the snap of her fingers. And hence the name Handjumper, because she jumps back in time, and clocks, a representation of time, have hands. And when she goes back in time, go hand here, it goes bloop, there. See, hand jumped. Terrible joke, but you'd know that if you read it. Oh my god, I'm such a buffoon. Should probably script these things, shouldn't I? But I don't care. You can enjoy my ramblings. Yeah, we've got a whole other cast other than Sion, but Sion's the most interesting. Well, I don't know if she's the most interesting, but I find her the most fun. There's definitely a lot of other interesting characters, mainly in her group. Issol, I believe that was his name, is a character we don't really know a whole lot about, but he's shown signs of having a lot going on behind the scenes. Well, behind the scenes, I mean in his head. We have Min, who is a bodyguard sent by... Well, actually, that's kind of a big spoiler. What I just said there, that's a really, really big spoiler. I probably should have prefaced that, because you're not told about that until right at the end. I mean, it's pretty heavily implied that he's the guard that Samin, Sion's sister, sends to go look after her, but it's not explicitly revealed until the end of the season. Sorry about that, I should have told you about spoilers, but if you're watching a video like this, you probably should expect some, you know. And he's really cool. He's also fucked, as you'll find out if you read it. I'm not going to go into too much detail about every character, because I want you to read it and experience it yourself. It's not very long. It's like 50-something episodes right now, so it's a quick and easy read. It looks nice. The plot's really well put together. And in the first season, nothing crazy happened. It's really digestible. It's really, really good. And it sets everything up really nicely. Season 2 has only just started, so not a whole lot's happened. We're getting back into the flow of things, and I'm really looking forward to where it goes. I think you should absolutely check out Handjumper. If you like your psychological stuff, if you like your thrillers, if you like your mystery stories, you will probably like Handjumper, so you should absolutely go check it out. As a recommendation from myself. And with that out of the way, I've been Mossy, you've been you, and I hope to catch you all next time for another video. Ta-ta for now.